Now for something completely different.
Smoke
medical
weed every day.
The following thoughts on Hoppe Hour represent Ryan Hoppe and past it. Listener discretion is advised.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Hoppe Hour.
He's the voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2, Hoppe. Hoppe, Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Oh, yeah. This is Hoppe Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe. You can always call the show 856-49-HOPPE. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. Now, if this is your first time hearing the show, hi, my name is Ryan Hoppe, and this is my award-winning circus. It is a podcast in a morning zoo, morning show format. We talk about celebrity news. We talk about dating. The other name for this show is Hoppe in the Morning, but it's also Hoppe in the Afternoon, Hoppe in the Midday. Whenever the hell you're listening, it's time for me. We have so much to get into. And in yesterday's show, I discussed Joe Biden, that creep, and Donald Trump, that creep, as I'm proud to say that, hey, that rhymed. I'm not voting this year. But there is one thing I see here that I find absolutely, positively fascinating. It's from the Daily Mail. It says Pornhub. They had a typo, and they meant to say Pornhub, which the media getting misspellings, I'll give them a pass on this. But it says Pornhub reveals unusual traffic on its X-rated site during the Trump and presidential debate. It says that there was a huge spike in people watching during the debate, which if I'm an American, I would want to get my rocks off too during that. Realizing that we have two boomers that are absolutely, positively awful. And now, if this is your first time hearing this show, I am the voice of the generation that got screwed by the boomers. I don't hate all boomers. I just hate about 89% of them. So when I say this, I'm being kind. But I think it's time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that we have a millennial, president, or even Gen X, because Obama's barely a Gen Xer. Anything. But the exciting part is that someday we're all going to be dead. So none of this matters.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
I saw this headline. This is weird as hell. Ariana Grande says that Jeffrey Dahmer is her dream guest. And a lot of people go, oh my God, we never hear from Ari. I want to hear more from Ariana Grande. And then moments like this is why we don't really hear from her. She's dumb.
Ariana Grande loves singing and dancing and fun. But did you know she has a secret hobby?
I was infatuated with serial killers when I was younger.
Were you?
Mm-hmm.
Dear God.
Why is every hot girl into serial killers? Here's what I find fascinating about girls that are into serial killers. Because both of my exes would watch those murder documentaries. And then there was that show, You. I don't know if it's because they like bad boys or whatever, but a serial killer is someone that chops off someone's head or eats their guts or kills people. They do really awful things. And if there is a girl who is telling you that she is a fan of serial killer documentaries, I have an official sound effect for you. Run. That means she is unhinged. And she is nuts. I'm just being honest. Whenever a girl says, oh my God, I love murder documentaries, that ain't the one. She might be fun to, sleep with. Especially if they watch it before bed. That's the weirdest thing. Before bed, I have to watch Adult Swim or something. But if a girl's telling you, oh yeah, I watch murder documentaries before bed. Yeah, doesn't really pass the vibe check. Alrighty. Let's see what else Ariana Grande had to say. I find her so beautiful, yet I think she's probably an awful person.
God, we thought she was going to say scrapbooking or something.
She was on the podcast Pod Crush, and she was talking about a story about when a young fan came up to her and asked if you could have dinner with anyone, who would it be?
I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer's pretty fascinating. I think I would have loved to have met him.
Yikes. Nope.
You hear that guest trying to sound like Howard Stern? He's like, wow.
Yikes. No one could possibly agree with Ariana on this.
I am Team Ariana.
The guy who leads the website that exploits celebrity news, you're telling me that he would be into meeting a serial killer and cannibal? No way.
Then again, there's always one bozo willing to go out on a limb. Please explain.
She's fascinated with serial killers.
I'm into
Ugh, gross.
serial killers, but I don't want to sit and have dinner with them.
What's the difference if she showed up in a jail cell to talk to him or showed up at a dinner?
Dinner with a cannibal. What is he serving? Who is he serving?
Hopefully they just go to the Cheesecake Factory or something.
Find it so inhuman to think about cannibals. Like, it really creeps me out. I think it's because of my ADHD and my bipolar, but I feel things deeply, and the idea of like just serial killers scares me. I think it's also whenever I watch those documentaries, I start thinking about dying. And I know I make jokes on the show about how I'm atheist and whatnot. I notice religious people are less afraid to die. I'm not saying I'm like not afraid to die, but I don't believe in anything. So all of that goes down my mind when I watch a documentary on murder.
Something, but the point is, can you blame Ariana?
It's like, tell me everything about your life. What makes you tick? I want to understand how your
Jeffrey
head
Dahmer's
works.
going to tell her all that? Like, you're assuming he's playing ball?
Yes, I'm assuming, what? He's not going to say, you eating that? What? No.
Well, the bottom line is Dahmer may be fascinating, but do you really want to break bread with him?
I mean, Hitler is a fascinating historical figure. I don't want to have dinner with him.
I don't find Hitler fascinating at all. You know who I find fascinating? Like the everyday average Joe. And that's why I record this show.
I disagree with. Hitler would be an interesting dinner. I would have dinner with Hitler. It'd be great.
TMZ. Some of us would enjoy dining with Hitler, apparently. Bon appetit, Ariana!
I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer's pretty fascinating.
Weird stuff, man. I don't understand what's going on with this planet. I don't think it is a surprise, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that somebody that hung around Nickelodeon would be into that. I don't think it's a surprise that somebody who hung around pedophiles growing up would be into hanging around a serial killer. Maybe that's just me, but hey, remember this? That's the Nickelodeon sound effect. Because I'm talking about Nickelodeon, I decided to play the Nickelodeon sound effect. Get it? Man. I never liked the live action Nickelodeon shows. I was more of a fan of like SpongeBob and Rocko's Modern Life and all of that.
Nick, 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 Nick.
Yeah.
Nickelodeon. Nick, 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 Nick.
Yeah.
Nickelodeon.
But the best show of all time is Rugrats. All right. We are going to take a quick break here on Hoppe Hour and get into much more. You can call the show 856-49-HOPPE. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. And for all the info on this award-winning show, hey, that rhymed, go to RyanHoppeRadio.com, RyanHoppe. And if you don't know how to spell radio, that sucks. We will be right back on Hoppe Hour after this. Hang on.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
Hoppe Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah, to the yeah. Now, I say this before each show. First, I just want to play this all one more time.
Nick. Nickelodeon. Nick. Nickelodeon.
So, as I say before each show, if you don't feel like listening to the music I play on here, you can skip forward 4 minutes and 23 seconds. But here is Heat Up by LEP Bogus Boys. Mm-hmm.
Gotta heat up, nigga, I'm already hot. It's like a young bitch waiting to get her cherry pop. We flushed every hood, flooded every block. You motherfuckers cooling off like Ready Rock. Yeah. And you know we feed killers. Give them the green light to terrorize these niggas. Lemon squeeze triggers, extended full clips. We the bogus boys and we stay on bullshit. Yeah, I'm hood rich, no paper trail. Benny Hill ass niggas still chasing tail. We making hell on stage, tricking off this dough. Just to watch you broke niggas scoop it off the floor. We the pot of gold labels, put your budgets up. I'm too hot to hold, nigga, get your oven gloves. We caught fire like a book of matches. I can't stop them red hot like chili peppers.
So ahead of them, who the fuck is comparing them? Apparently, they ain't on our level, nobody cares for them. Streets don't honor them, so why even acknowledge them? Well, obviously, we ain't them niggas they want a problem with. Think we finna stop, but really it's the total opposite. Been the hottest cellular buzz, is no accomplishment. Lame motherfuckers clogging the lane, but that's the politics in the game. Full of bullshit and I have zero tolerance. Somebody tell them rappers speed it up while they running the rap race. I already to kick my feet up. Believe us, we got this shit shaking like a seizure. We at these niggas' head in case they develop amnesia. Relax, little homie, exhale and take a breather. Don't worry about who hot or who not, because you neither. So you can keep your industry cosign, pay you niggas no mind. Charlie, we been hot, bogus boys on fire.
Yeah. First you was hot, now you just warm. I remember when you first got your shit going. Tiptoeing around the gangsters, rubbing elbows. Straight clown, all you needed was a red nose. Sweeter than Kool-Aid. In the county down at the bottom of the food chain. Put you on Front Street, for those that don't know you. Act like you won't beef and I gladly expose you. Yeah, it's 100 deep, nigga, this a movement. Straight killers, they don't rap, they just listen to it. I'm trying to battle with you rapping ass niggas stupid. Run up in these gunslingers, we'll get the shooting. I see you niggas losing, you hear the people speak about the name, we the hottest thing in the streets. LEP, bogus boys, got it locked cause I'm hot like corduroy.
That was LEP Bogus Boys.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
I want to get into this live read and tell you about the best parts about fortifying. But first, before we get into it, we need to play some exciting music. Oh, yeah. Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com. The best nutrition products around. The best pre and post workout around. It is made by Dr. Michael Lang, who is the best around. Here's the deal. If you go to fortify.com, FORTIFEYE.com, and at checkout, you use keyword Ryan20, guess what? You can save, what do you think the number is? Oh, yeah, 28%.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
What everyone else is afraid to say, Ryan Hoppe will say for you. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Now for something completely different.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, yeah. 856-49-HOPPE. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, Ryan Hoppe Radio. That's gmail.com. Let's get into it.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
I find celebrities to be absolutely, positively ridiculous human beings. That's why I roast and ridicule and skewer celebrities and politicians and the rich and elite on this show. And here's an example of some of the creeps out there in Hollywood.
People do it all the time. And Dean's an amazing chef.
Tori Spelling says she and her ex, Dean McDermott, cooked one of her placentas, and they both...
Yeah, that's the normal stuff you have going on in Hollywood. Cooking up placentas. That is weird.
People do it all the time.
Yeah.
And Dean's an amazing chef.
Got it.
Tori Spelling says she and her ex, Dean McDermott, cooked one of her placentas, and they both ate it. In true unfiltered Tori fashion, the Beverly Hills 90210 alum is getting all sorts of TMI on her Misspelling podcast. The celeb who shares kids Liam, Stella, Hattie, Finn, and Bo with Dean,
that is a lot of kids,
goes into detail about the dinner delivered literally by Tori during a fan
that is just weird as hell, let's be honest here.
And question segment on the app.
My ex, I was on board. We cooked the placenta and ate it. People do it all the time. And Dean's an amazing chef.
When she's saying, people do it all the time, that's because she knows it's weird as hell and she's overcompensating.
He cooked it and seasoned it, and it was actually really good. It's supposed to be good. It's something that is good for your body, and they take it out of your body, and it's good to put it back in your body.
And then it comes out again gross.
And there's more where that came from. Tori admits she has other placentas stored in the fridge.
All right. I'm not saying it wasn't weird that she ate placentas, but then to store it in the fridge like a popsicle, yeah, that ain't normal.
There's two in there, so unsure which child. Unless I have like the biggest placenta in the world. There's two vats in there.
Yeah.
And this is normal. You know, because there's all that fancy stuff you're supposed to, they say it's good luck to eat it, or it's good luck to bury it, or it's good luck to, have it sent and made into that powder and they put into pills.
Who's ever talked about this? She's saying this as if it's everyday info. It's like an everyday average Joe talking about chicken wings, being like, oh yeah, I put it in the air fryer. The way she's talking so casually about, putting all these different flavors on a placenta, yuck.
See stuff you're supposed to, they say it's good luck to eat it, or it's good luck to bury it, or it's good luck to, have it sent and made into that powder and they put into pills, and I'm just too lazy to send it out.
And
yeah, we know you're too lazy. That's why you're irrelevant and having to talk about gross things like that for attention.
Sometimes it's not even her own fridge.
I'm really sorry to my best friend, Jess. She came to the hospital, obviously, the day Bo was born.
Yeah.
I said, Jess, can you take the placenta home? Because they've given it to me and I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
So she, like a proper best friend does, did take it home. I feel like she has asked me a few times over the last 7 years to take that back. And I say, yep, next time I'm there. And then I don't.
She's a weird chick, man. I mean, she's pretty and whatever, but maybe that's why.
I don't take it back. But I'm going to. I'm going to one day.
Because Tori relocates frequently, she adds that sometimes a placenta or two will just go missing.
And then there were those rumors that she like has a messy house and was saying it's not true. If you're eating a placenta, you probably have a messy house.
We move a lot, so unfortunately a couple got lost. But
oh no.
Imagine that, you guys. Like they got lost or left at some rental.
She's trying to talk like the Call Her Daddy podcast. It's a like Hollywood blonde voice. Like, I'm like, yeah, I need a placenta.
Someone like opens up a freezer. Tori spelling placenta.
She's a weird chick, man. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. Diplo accused of revenge porn by alleged ex of 7 years who claims he recorded her without her explicit consent. Diplo has found himself the subject of more revenge porn allegations. The 45-year-old Grammy winner has been sued by a New York-based woman who claims he distributed sexual explicit photos and videos of her during an alleged 7-year relationship between the two. His real name, Thomas Pence. Well, I'd go by Diplo, too, if that was my name. He recorded them having sex a bunch of times between 2018 and 2023, according to People magazine. It's always those EDM DJs that are weird as hell because they're like anonymous. It's like that Deadmau5 guy. I saw him live. I'm not saying they're not talented, but I'm saying like when you're just hiding behind sounds and a beat, you know? There is something to be said about like not always filming yourself and just relying on your voice, you know? Kind of like this show. The woman claims she began communicating with Diplo via Snapchat when she was 21 in 2016. Yeah, that's like probably the way a lot of these EDM DJs find their girls is on Snapchat. During their relationship, which allegedly lasted until October 2023, she said she gave him permission to record them having sex on some occasions, but she never gave him permission to distribute those images and videos to third parties. I made like 1 or 2 sex tapes before, and I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it feels very reckless. It feels very like, oh no, I might get caught at any time. You know what I'm saying? I remember I worked with a morning radio host who got accused of leaking another morning radio host sex tape. And he asked me one time, he's like, hey, do you have a sex tape? And I was like, no. If I did, I wouldn't give it to you. You would have to go into my office.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
I'm singing the Star Wars song, even though I despise that movie. Or maybe it's Here Comes the Bride. I feel like playing a bop right now, a banger. And this is Hoppe Hour, and I am Hoppe. And that's what you expect when you listen to this show. I'm going to play You're Welcome by Jay-Z and Mary J. Blige. Now, here's the deal. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I say this before each song because in radio, you have to refresh and let people know. I never assume like the listener always knows what to do. Like that's why I always type out check the show by searching Hoppe Radio. You got to remind them over and over again. Especially when you're an underground podcast. Here's the deal. If you don't feel like listening to the song, you can skip forward 5 minutes. But here is You're Welcome by Jay-Z and Mary J. Blige. We'll be right back. Hang on.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
This is a You Heard That New World premiere.
Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. It'll be very different now. Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up.
was on roids. I've been hitting so long and I'm a big-headed boy. Nah, we ain't on HGH, though I might pick up some weight when I'm running through your state. Nah, we ain't on the clear, we on the runway in back-to-back lives. Dismiss no more drama and Barack Obama rhymes feel honest. I put my life on these tracks, you act like y'all wanna pay me for the
where you get this?
Luckily my therapy is the rap. I just bare my soul, I don't expect nothing back. You all welcome, long as you felt I was gon' get mine. You know where the hell I'm from. I'm from the bottom, so I do this from the diapers. Quick, fast, turn the Big Apple into cider. I do this, I'm a writer and a writer. I spew it cause I'm nicer, but I do this for the lifers. I'm a writer and a writer. I spew it cause I'm nicer, but I do it for the lifers. You welcome. Everybody get your hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up higher. Mary.
Oh yeah, you heard that new.
You probably never see again. Somebody so deadly via the pen. Viva Jovito Padino, muy bien. Big up to Biggie and Pac, I do it for them. Until I reach Khalik, I do it for him. Do it for those who can't do for self, due to the pen. May these bars reach through your bar. And mine, when Mary sing, it heals your heart. Cause solely stands filled, you are. Love is a battlefield, we all get scars. I put my heart into this. This is much more than marketed music. The reason I gotta market to do this is people going through pain. I'm just walking.
Damn, Monkey, where the hell you find this one?
This ain't no marketed music. People going through pain. I'm just talking them through it. Just to see you smile and enjoy yourself. Everybody get your hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Higher. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Higher. Sounds so beautiful, don't you agree? Slow down, hold your gun.
If you're driving for your love, this would all be a dream, and you made our dreams come true. That's why y'all don't need to thank us, cause we do this all for you.
Talk to him, Mary.
We knew what you were going through. Because we were going through it too. When no one seemed to understand, we were always there to hold you down.
Sure, I taught you I watch brands and watch bands. I also said watch the man hopping out of van. I ain't only teach you about Ibiza, I taught you how to fish and not let other niggas feed you.
For all of y'all, keeping y'all in hell, just to see you smile and enjoy yourself. You are the welcome, you are the welcome, you are the welcome.
Everybody say M, triple J, triple V, triple H, triple O, triple V, triple M, triple J, triple V, triple H, triple O, triple V. Knock 'em out the box, knock 'em out the box. Mary, knock 'em out the box, knock 'em out the box. Ho, knock 'em out the box, knock 'em out the box. Swizzy, knock 'em out the box.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, oh, get it up,
Got it.
get it up.
This following segment has been brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts at amiracademy.com.
Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Hoppe Hour, where your medical card is required to listen.
Now for something completely different.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
What is it?
The most listened to radio show on the planet.
Oh, that's right.
Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, yeah. 856-49-HOPPE. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com, bro. Let's get into it.
Happy Hot Topic.
Now, before I get into the Kardashians, not literally, a lot of guys will ask me, Because my audience is 50% the women and 50% men. And a lot of guys will ask me, hey, why do you talk about the Kardashians? Because if you talk about politics, you're going to separate everybody. If you talk about local sports, most people won't care. But if you talk about people that everybody knows and you make fun of them and you skewer them, people are probably going to like it. Kylie Jenner enrages her sisters after turning plane around. She just said, because the audio was bad, I have a bad feeling for the past 2 days.
The Kardashians have a runaway on the runway.
The minute Kylie says, turn the plane around, I want to get off. I know she's serious.
Man, first you got Kris Jenner saying that there's a cancer scare, but didn't really get into it because she's making it up for attention, I believe. And then you have this. What a bunch of brats.
Yes. There was a lot of drama, like major drama.
Major drama when Kylie Jenner.
When is there not drama with these women?
Like major drama.
Major drama when Kylie Jenner turns the private jet around, pulling the plug on a family ski trip.
Yeah.
I'm really good with flying. I am now. I wasn't in the past a few years ago.
No.
I've gotten much better, but I am having a lot of anxiety.
Yeah, because you're just a mess. I don't care how pretty you are. You're crazy.
Always like this.
The fact that she always gets out of the
So Kendall's like, why does she always make us turn around? The thing, though, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is Kendall is like the only normal one. I love me some Kendall.
It all went down on the latest episode of Hulu's The Kardashians, which saw the youngest sister's anxiety reach new heights.
She just wanted to be a brat today. She's like, hi, guys. I woke up today on the wrong side of the bed. Forgot to take my Plan B pill, and I'm grumpy.
So scary.
Or not exactly, since she tapped out on the tarmac.
Yeah.
really bad for like the last 2 days. Even last night.
She says, I've been in a bad mood the last 2 days. Even last night I was.
Kylie, why would you say that? No, that's worse that you would put it out there. I couldn't even sleep last night.
She's like, I couldn't even sleep last night.
Really, the fact that you even put that out in the universe is one of the weirdest things.
Kendall just said, the fact that you put that out in the universe is one of the weirdest things ever. Yeah.
That's a terrible thing to say.
Genuinely, I cannot believe it.
Kylie, Khloe, Kim, Kendall, and their momager, Kris Jenner, were all excited about taking a family ski trip to Aspen for a post-holiday getaway.
I wonder if they made a sex tape there. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. They are too open together as a family about sex. Maybe it's because I grew up Roman Catholic, so I have a little bit of Catholic shame about being a slut. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird, bro. Like, I don't know. They're just weird women. Like, they just got famous because their dad got OJ off, and they're good at getting guys off, too. Tristan Thompson calls Khloe Kardashian his best friend. Oh, yeah. Because when I think of someone that's a best friend, you just cheat on them all the time.
Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson may be exes, but that didn't stop the basketball player from sharing a touching tribute to celebrate the reality TV star on her birthday. Khloe turned 40 years old on June 27th, and Tristan took to Instagram to celebrate her milestone birthday by sharing...
By what did he say? Oh, I love you, baby.
Several photos. The first was of the two of them with their two children, 6-year-old True and 2-year-old Tatum. The second was a selfie of the mom with daughter True. He wrote on the post, "You are the best mom." The third picture was another of the family of 4 on which he wrote, "You are my best friend."
Oh, it's a picture of him and his daughters. Oh, the one time he showed up.
The final pic was of Khloe with Tristan's youngest brother, Amari, over which he wrote, "And the most incredible human being I've ever met." Khloe.
Yeah, so then why'd you cheat on her with every girl in Massachusetts and Cleveland? Especially those Cleveland girls. I worked in Cleveland, and a Cleveland girl that's sort of hot, but not that hot.
And and Tristan were together on and off for about 6 years. The relationship ended in 2021 when it was revealed Tristan fathered his 2-year-old son Theo Thompson with another woman. Despite the rocky history, it appears the two continue to keep things amicable as they
Yeah, it's good. You should be there for the kids. That it's not their fault that their parents are a bunch of sluts.
parent their little ones. Now, he wasn't the only one to wish Khloe a happy birthday. Her family showed her some love too. Kim Kardashian shared several pictures with her sister, and she wrote in part, "Welcome to the expletive 40 club, baby. Khloe Kardashian, I feel like you have been waiting for years to finally be done with your 30s, and the time has now
come.
I know this.
We know he's good at coming. How old is Tristan? Let me see how old he is. She's 40. Does he like older women? He likes all women. He's 33. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he likes some older women. We both have that in common. Because if this is your first time listening to my show, I love me some older women. I love me a cougar. They are the best.
This will be the best decade of your life, filled with so much love and happiness. She ended the message writing, "Thanks for being the best friend and sister a girl could ever dream of." Courtney shared several throwback videos to mark the occasion. In one,
shows them twerking. What's new?
Clip, the two are dancing to Dolly Parton's Jolene, and she wrote, "Get ready to do this with me when we celebrate you."
Hell yeah. I wonder if they've ever watched each other have sex. Like, not just a sex tape, but just in general.
The other clips include a lot of footage of the two from their reality TV show.
We're going to go
It says Khloe is just acting loose. Yeah, we know she's loose.
on vacation this year, and I need a vote. So I want everybody to write down on a piece of paper. You go all with your boobs.
Oh, I'm getting a migraine from listening to those cackling hens talk at once. Like, when they all talk at once, it's just like blah, 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 blah. And you're like, Ryan, remember that they're beautiful cougars. And they can do whatever the hell they want. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. Now, a lot of people at ESPN do not like Pat McAfee because he's a little different and a little edgy and a little out there. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Pat McAfee disapproves of Prince Harry receiving the Pat Tillman Award for service at the ESPYs and wishes an American would have won. First of all, what the hell has Prince Harry even accomplished besides being a loser and marrying a cloud chaser? What I'm saying is Pat Tillman served this country. Prince Harry's a loser.
They probably have no idea about the award. They just say, oh, of course, yeah, let's put you up for something. Let's get you, you can go give a great speech here at this American Awards show.
And I got a chance to talk at the beginning of the ESPYs, much to the chagrin of the people that run the ESPYs. They weren't necessarily thrilled about any of that and all that. But, come on, man. Come on. Because you can celebrate sport. We should celebrate sport. Especially the worldwide leaders should celebrate sport in the moments and everything like that. But doing something like this is just obviously trying to piss people off. You know what I mean? And it's like there's been numerous decisions of this type of thing over the last, decade, 5?
Yeah.
And I think there's one person that has kind of been put in charge of this entire thing. It's like, come on, bro. Come on.
It's just a gimmick. It's like you couldn't find either some active U.S. military member or someone who can't serve anymore because of something that they did while serving, who is somehow there's probably hundreds and thousands of people that they could have found who could have benefited from this award, but instead, let's give it to Prince Harry.
Make up an award.
Yeah.
Yes.
At the very least, somebody from the United States.
Or just make up an award. How about it's like the ESPY for a royal family member who doesn't want to be called?
Here's the thing. People hate on Pat McAfee all you want, but he's actually intelligent. He's a little rough around the edges, kind of like me. But he's intelligent, and he knows what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the gallery. So that's what I love about him, is that he's honest, and he's actually smart, unlike Stephen A. Smith. But then again, we're all talking about him all the time. So he's winning. 856-49-HOPPY. Here is Rich Paul, the agent of, LeBron James. He is not agreeing with the claim that Bronny James is reaching nepotism levels. being drafted in the second round when there was a player that won undrafted that averaged 16 points in college. I hope that player takes over. I don't hate Bronny James. It doesn't bother me. It's just infuriating. I know I just said it doesn't bother me, but then I said it's infuriating. It's just annoying because he's not even good. He's not going to be good. It's going to be a reality show. All right. Here is Rich Paul. Of course, the agent is going to defend Bronny James. If Bronny James was so good, why didn't he get drafted in the first round?
Hey, Rich. How are you, man? Good. Good. Congratulations. You got your guy in the Lakers, huh? Yeah. How's that feel? Been playing with his dad, huh?
Great. I mean, yeah, like having an opportunity to play with his dad, but, really him deserving the opportunity to play in the NBA first and foremost.
The fact that he's having to say that he deserves an opportunity first and foremost means that they know he doesn't deserve an opportunity first and foremost.
And then you can sweeten it by playing with your dad. I think it's pretty cool.
It's a cherry on top.
I think so.
Listen, he's got a lot of people are just saying that it's his name, it's his dad that kind of got him in that.
Duh.
The 50, what is it? 55 is his big. He's got a lot to prove now, right? Because he's got to prove all the haters. How does he do that?
He got just as much to prove as anybody that was drafted.
That's not true. Everybody else that was drafted is actually good at basketball.
Wednesday and Thursday as well as any.
You don't think the pressure is more for him though because of his name and the blood?
Yeah, well, that comes. Yeah, of course, that's a natural thing that comes with it. But
All right. Well, the audio is pretty awful, but again, if you have to begin by saying he deserves the opportunity, he probably doesn't deserve the opportunity, and that's sports for today.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
If I'm TMZ, I would invest in getting like a microphone like those TikTokers, I know they're paparazzi, but that microphone was horrendous. Alrighty, what the hell do I feel like playing? If you don't feel like listening, you can skip forward 3.5 minutes. But here is I'm Arrogant by King Louis.
It's a hustle Louis. King Louis from Mill, man, I'm talking about. Shout out my nigga 20 Louis. Shout Mike Bonds, what it do, guy? Louis. My nigga Empire, this bitch. Nitty Bop, I see you out there.
What the fuck you talking about? Truly make you walk it out. Truly got the Tully and the Gucci, we can spark it out. Why would I fight when AKs wipe apartments out? I'm ballin' how you fouling out. My niggas be stay wildin' out. No Nick Cannon, but Loose got the cannon, and it could be a truce or Loose can go and blam. I'm talking about you can make the news. I'm talking about powder for the shoes. I'm talking about 30 and a 9, a lot of back of who's and booze. Ooh, Lou do the do. I'm the ish like a Jew. Cat piss in a doobie, read doobie on a shirt. I'm a G, you a jerk. All cow know it squirt. Make the 40 go berserk. Free cam, Louis love you, free cam. Yeah, I know Lil Brody fam. It's in they bloodline and blam. It's in my bloodline to get it. Why the fuck you think I get it? Pimp shit, I'm so with it. Nigga, I can have my girl tell your bitch I won't hit it. And I said I'm gon' hit it. See these goofies think I'm playing, so I know they ain't with it. And all I smoke is loud, so I know that ain't midget. And Louis equal real, so you know this ain't gimmick. I just son them watch a mimic flow. Sicker than a clinic, Dresy shit. Call me Senator, quit with bumper smoking Bennett. Rock denim, true linen. Cliff 4, 2 pendant, man. Fam ass illin'. Have my young man in them. They spit lyrics, I spit venom. Silly bitches, I just spin them. He ain't high, he a fraud, man. That goon shit ain't in him. He a hoe, well, this used to be my hoe. Boost some bands last night, so that used to be my dough. I mean, who cares? So what so? It's my motto to get more. Bitches bopping on me, bro. They like tell me when to go, aka tell me when to suck, BKA tell me when to fuck. That's what's up. I'm a nut with your slut, getting butt. I'm insane, you a mutt. Smoke his ass like a duck. Pussy heel in the cut. Fill my cup with syrup. Ride day, shoot it up. Fuck a jets, we corrupt. Hit him up and swerve off. Knock a goofy nerd off. In the booth, I serve roll. In the streets, I crack moves. Either that or clap dudes. Handguns change moves. Family sad, he in the bag. We just playing by the rules now. I ain't trying to fix shit when I'm talking tools. Lights out, niggas tools, face shots. Real rules off the top on the coupe and just cruise in the nude. I know you see me, YouTube. Super bad, I need lube and your bitch need lube. I'm a boss, fuck you. My lemonade need juice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. This following segment has been brought to you by Mitra-9.com. The best kava and kratom around. At checkout, use keyword Hoppe, HOPPE, to save 20%. This is also being brought to you by DZ Beezy Honey at DZBeezyHoney.com. The best Delta 8 and CBD around. All right, let's get back to the show.
Doing this shit mine now. It's mine now. Time is up for you guys. I'm through fucking around. Man. I'm arrogant now. I'm better. Who better? I'm better. Fuck niggas. Let's go.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning. Syndicated across the world and heard exclusively on every podcasting platform by searching Hoppe Radio. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Marijuana.
Call Hoppe now. 856-49-HOPPE. Tweet at him at Ryan Hoppe Radio. Or chat him live via the Hoppe Radio app.
Now for something completely different.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
Oh, sure.
The most listened to radio.
Let's go.
On the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
856-49-HOPPE. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me. RyanHoppeRadio at gmail.com. Mm-hmm.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
What the hell is going on with the royal family since we just talked about Prince Harry getting an ESPY? Ridiculous. I'm glad Pat McAfee's out there speaking the truth, because so am I.
Mm-hmm. Two brothers passing in the night, one on the upswing with the other trending down. Welcome to Access Hollywood from Universal Studios Hollywood. I'm Mario Lopez.
And I'm Zuri Hall. Add to that the report that future King William is now trying to completely ban Montecito Harry from the royal family.
Well, it's time to look at the latest reasons behind their deepening divide.
It is very sad that a woman got in the way of the royal family. Mm-hmm. You should never let a woman get in the way of your brothers.
Oh, did you see it? You're brilliant. Very good baddie.
Prince William and Hannah Waddingham chopping it up at an event for William's environmental charity Earthshot.
William just looks like such a pretentious douche.
The Daily Mail's Charlie Langston says, we've been seeing a much more personal side of William that has contributed to his popularity surging in the U.S.
Who cares? A bunch of royal losers.
We've seen a man whose father and wife are both suffering through cancer at the same time, and yet William has not let it stop him. He's missed
We're so proud of him. Cool. A lot of people get cancer.
One event during the entire time. A lot of people are looking at him and just thinking, wow, how is this guy doing it? He's also...
Because he's got money. Cool. Great. Whatever. We're going to move on. I'm tired of hearing about them. You know why? Because you get up in the morning and you work. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I am not wishing for his wife to beat cancer, but it's like, whatever. But then again, we really can't rip into the royal family here in America because we got this asswipe.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Joe Biden leads the 81-year-old president off stage by the hand after the train wreck debate performance.
I love how the media was all behind him before. Yeah, you go, Joe. Riding with Biden. And then all of a sudden, bunch of hypocritical losers.
You spent too much time in the gym. Biden appeared more...
He just said to a guy who looked ripped, you spent too much time in the gym. Mm-hmm. And of course, he goes to a place that has all African Americans. He's pandering.
Biden appeared more energized at a Waffle House after the debate, cracking.
Yeah, where can we go? Weirdo. Weird guy. And then there's other people there that seem like they're kind of Trumpers that are like not into it.
Wise and defending his performance.
Any concerns about your performance? No, it's hard to debate a liar.
Why is it hard to debate a liar? You should be able to fucking win the argument on. Fucking hate this guy. I hate all of them.
New York Times pointed out he lied 26 times.
And then you would have lied if you were able to speak. Mm-hmm.
Big lies. He didn't tell us. Are you suffering from a cold? Your campaign said that you're sick?
Joe, you did such a great job. You answered every question.
And Dr. Jill.
And now we're supposed to like give him like, you get a cookie for answering questions when you're the leader of the free world. We're so proud of you. Fucking ridiculous.
Was cheerleader in chief with supporters at a watch party.
And let me ask the crowd, what did Trump do?
Do you ever see like Michelle Obama or George Bush's wife, I forget, or Hillary Clinton or Michelle Obama or Melania Trump? I think you heard a little bit from Nancy Reagan. I wasn't alive for that. But what I'm saying is, did you see any of them have their wife pump them up during a speech? No, because they were coherent people.
Now,
yeah, you go. It's like a teacher talking to a kid who's 5 years old who's giving a speech to his kindergarten class, and he's a little nervous, and they're like, see? He made this little stick figure drawing.
Some say it's up to her and others close to him to persuade Biden to end his bid for a second term.
They're too much of narcissists to quit. They should be worried about their deadbeat son.
How long do we continue to act like that we didn't see what we just saw last night?
Oh, shut up, fucking Gayle King. You're the asswipe that supported him. Mm-hmm. Just admit that you're Oprah's lover already.
The First Lady, the President's sister. Those are the kinds of people who turn to him and say, sir, it's time to consider stepping aside.
Melissa DeRosa is a Democratic Party strategist.
I think that family has to be asking itself a lot of tough questions.
I don't think they do. Because their leader is a loser.
Today, if that were my father that was on that stage last night, I wouldn't feel right about this.
I was so happy to be sleeping during that whole thing. Mm-hmm. And what I mean by that is I had to get up at 4 a.m. to work for the MJ morning show, which is great. I love MJ. But I have to be up at 4, so I don't watch things after 8 p.m. It would have put me to sleep anyway.
If he can't demonstrate to the American people that he can do the job, then I think it's incumbent on those around him to be honest with themselves and with him and figure.
The whole relationship of Joe Biden and his wife began on infidelity. So if you're expecting them to be honest, you're at the wrong place.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
All right, we're going to come back and wrap up this show. We're going to talk about Justin Timberlake's arresting officer, Matthew Perry, Rachel Lindsay, and much more. But I want to play an upbeat song. I want to party. I want to party. I want to party, party, party. What song do I feel like playing? I see that half of the audience skips over the songs and half of them listen. Mm-hmm. Either way, you have good taste because you're listening to Hoppe Hour. But I work hard to pick these bangers. Here is Bionic by Defari. If you don't want to listen, skip forward 5 minutes.
$6 million's what it cost them to put back together that cat Steve Austin. Now the far right is bionic. Over 6 million tracks with 10 million topics. I'm fiber optic crystal clear with my projection. Whack MCs get clothesline when they walk across my intersection. They need protection, some guidance, some right direction. A job center with application for a new profession. Never set for nothing less. I blaze contests and set shots for paydays. In strange ways, life twist and turn. Word together. gangstar in this business, Skrilla hard to earn. I format attack, new knack technique. Speak with a passion on wax and tape and CD. Mad niggas front for paper and switch like a bitch, in and out like a crossfader. All I know is how to rock shit. They say the hotter the MC, the hotter the spot gets. It's the coming of the bionic. The far right here to lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. The far right here to lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. The far right here to lock shit down. See, I got books of lyrics on deck like Tash. Pocket full of cash, ready to bounce, roll and splash. C2 and hash, pro tour in the masters. Grab the mic, flex my wrist and hit like Sampras. Handle this, make you believe like an evangelist that real MCs are coming to reclaim Los Angeles. And hence I stand a chance to finally get my time to shine in the Golden State, like Spreewell after halftime. This beat is hot, it make me lock like astronaut. Make K-Rool set that shit for my peoples when we blow spots. Pause. Freeze, my steeds rose like E's, V12 trees and 7 C's. If you didn't know, champ, the far right here rules a lowlands brother from the liquid camp. It's the coming of the bionic. The far right here to lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. The far right here to lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. The far right here to lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. The far right here to lock shit down. MCs get damaged like civilized to savage. Sharp lyrics cut deep wounds, these niggas need bandages. They can't handle this Los Angeles relentless pressure. Full court, measure for measure. I'm like Pacino, a game plan Gambino. Every verse starts with defense first, like a casino. Every minute, every hour, I use brain power. For Mr. Space Shuttle Challenger, I devour. I tower like Eiffel, bust all verses like rifles. Bust all bullets through flesh, unless you're wearing a vest. And even then I still enter the human form of a splinter. The summer, fall, spring, and winter. Liquid crew member, champion contender. Holy like the month of December. The rhyme prototype. Lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. It'll lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. The far right here to lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic.
Got it.
The far right here to lock shit.
Tell me about it.
It's the coming of the bionic. The far right here to lock shit.
What is it?
The coming.
Oh, it is.
Of the bionic. The far right here to lock shit.
What is it?
The coming.
Oh, that's right.
It's the bionic. The far right here to lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. Lock shit.
This following segment has been brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts at amiracademy.com. Also been brought to you by westchaseprinting.com. And much more.
Lock shit down.
We're going to come back and wrap this show up.
Right here to lock shit down.
It's time to turn Hoppe on.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Hoppe Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
Did you know that Ryan Hoppe got a vasectomy? Well, now you know, and we aren't even sure why we told you. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
And now for something completely different. And now for something completely different.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour. I'm your host, Ryan Hoppe. Call the show. 856-49-HOPPE. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. And for all the info on this award-winning circus, this award-winning morning zoo, RyanHoppeRadio.com, and search Ryan Hoppe Radio on all major podcasting platforms. Let's get into it.
Whoa! Happy hot topic! So we got
some photographs of somebody connected to Justin Timberlake's DWI arrest last week.
I know Justin Timberlake wishes this guy wasn't connected to him, but he is now because he's the guy who pulled over Justin and brought him in for DWI. His name is...
And TMZ, or the guy is like, why is TMZ ratting on me?
Officer Michael Arkinson of the Sag Harbor Police Department.
And there he is
become
on a boat.
He has become a big-time celebrity out on Long Island.
Well, you're telling me somebody would do something on a weekend and have fun? What a concept.
Because everyone, once the details came out about the arrest, want to know, who is this guy who didn't know
he's a cop,
who Justin Timberlake is?
So,
oh no, he's a 23-year-old. And actually, I kind of look up to the guy for not knowing. I look at him, and he seems like a really good dude. Maybe you could learn a thing or two from him, TMZ.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
And like that, he's gone.
Goodbye.
Happy Hour is now over.